Hello, my name is Pony7 and welcome. Back to FrostPunk. We're gonna try the new scenario that just came out very recently, the Fall of Winterhome. Looks to be an interesting scenario, to say the least. So we're gonna give it a shot and see if the game will do well on the channel again, or at all. So let's begin.
To whoever is out there, if anyone, know that we were here. We did our best. We, the survivors, doomed by our own mistakes, aware of the risks and the price to pay. We took our last chance. And we failed.
Alright, so the Fall of Winterhome. Our generator is malfunctioning. Well, there's your first problem. That's something not good in the world of FrostPunk. Generally, that means you have to either feed children or steam cores to it. And we're going to run out of both eventually, so that's less than good. After our leader ignored the problem for leaks, he probably failed to feed it children, knowing the world of FrostPunk. Unbearable cold and brutal repression, this sounds a lot like FrostPunk, drew us to rise up against him. Also something that happens in FrostPunk. There's a theme going on here. He didn't go down for the fight, and half the city was burned to the ground into fighting. That's something that doesn't normally happen in Frostpunk, due to the cold, and the fact that, well, you don't really want your shelter to burn, because then you're just left out in the cold, where it's cold, and, on the good day, minus 30. On a bad day, minus 150. You don't want to be on a bad day. But let's just say that. With the generator hastily patched up, your first task as a new leader is restore Winterhome and convince the people it has a future. Then you'll be able to investigate the cause of generator malfunctions. That seems like a difficult task, considering the generator is not working properly, is hastily patched, and half the city is burned, along with probably lots of people dead. So that's going to be a task in and of itself. Let's proceed. There's the mouse. It's not looking good. Really not looking good. As in really, really not looking good. That's a lot of fire. A lot of fire. And burned buildings. Which is not good. Alright, restore the city. Our people are suffering in this badly planned, starving, half-ruined city. You have to restore their hope and quell the discontent. For a start, remove the charred ruins to show that the city is recovering. Our engineers will inspect the generator, what you do with the present crisis. Alright, so let's pause and take a look at things. First off, Book of Laws. Purpose, okay, we won't touch that just yet. What do we have? Corpse disposal. I think that's snow pits. Is it? Yeah, it's snow pits. Alright. I mean, that's good for organ transplants and organic fertilizer. That could be useful. I will think on it. The children are working in all jobs. That's probably not good. I'll probably just get them to work on food and that. That way they're safe-ish. Kind of. Radical treatment, sustain life. Hope will rise slightly. Also rise discontent, though. But I do need hope to rise. Doing law. We'll reduce discontent permanently. House of Pleasure. Hope will fall slightly. That we don't need that. Every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating some... That could be good as well. Because we do need to lower discontent. I'm gonna go with organ transplants.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
82 people died. It's cold at home. There's 150 people living near a fighting arena, which is good, though. Let's see. These are all medical posts. Nope, that's a little bit too far. We have 800 coal coming in, which is good. That's a good thing. Technology tree. We have steam hubs, we have heaters, generator range, power. We don't have efficiency. That would be nice. Sawmill still works well. Okay, all that is needed. Because that just gathers everything faster. At least people. We do have a hothouse. We have houses. Cookhouse installation, maybe. Medical post upgrade. Well, let's find. There's our engineers. You shall now work, and I shall give you exploration. We got beacon, outpost, War Scouts factory. Faster gathering. That way that gathers faster. Coal thumper. Also, 24 hours. Oh, the generator's off. That's part of the problem. This is a gathering post. Get maximum workers in there. This is a steelworks. Maximum workers. Hunter's hut. Workers. Workers for food. Gathering post. And workers for the coal. That steam hub will probably build something around here. More hunters. In you go. This is medical posts. Let's get them staffed. Your sawmill. Let's get workers in there. Hunter's hut. Food. Cookhouse. We'll get the children to work in there. Public house. We'll get workers in. That should. Promise fulfilled. 7 child died and 75 adults died. You're a cookhouse. We'll get the children in there. Also get the engineers in the medical post. And then we gotta start clearing out these buildings. Get lots of workers on clearing out. Oh, this is a stockpile that survived. That's good. Just clear out all of this broken stuff. Of course, we're gonna have to start assigning children to this as well. But I think that might have something to do with hope or discontent. Alright, that's that set up. Plus 2 temperature and all heat zones. I think we only need 1, level 1, to make it not cold at home. So we'll get that started. We'll see though. If need be, we will turn it up. I want to save my engineers. Alright, we're going to need a tech. We're going to need a steam hub over here. Just heat these tents. Although I will want to upgrade them at some point. You already got a steam hub there. Let's see, that's a gathering post. Anything I should be aware of? Tents. A lot of tents. Which is less than ideal. That's Hunter's Hut. Again, not the best place for it. I think that is everything. The last sawmill was going to run out soon. Doesn't have many trees for it to cut. Do we even have a snow pit anywhere? I can't see one. Though I think there might be one in the city limits. Or in the heat zone, rather. No, we don't want to go there. Don't have the workers or the wood for that. Let's unpause. And get this started to heat up. They're unhappy because it's cold at home. Just looking at the resource, yeah, they're not too happy about that. There is 20 being treated. Discontent should be going down because it's no longer cold at home. I mean, it's still kind of cold, I think, in some places. That's full, so the hunters aren't going out. Oh yeah, they're cold. So there's still some areas not fully covered by heat. Let's get them that. So that way we lose the whole cold at home discontent modifier. That whole stuff, that's less than good. Are you cold here? Yes, you don't have a steam hub, which needs steel. Which we don't have at the moment. Because it's actually in the morning. Not quite work time. Although it should be work time right about now. 35 amputees.
Work time. Get moving.
Alright, they're getting to work, which is good. And we should have, there we go, we got enough steel. Let's get them a steam hub. In fact, we're going to need a couple steam hubs. Just to heat all of this up. Because these ones aren't warm at all. People. Is there a snow pit? Because it actually... There is, right here. Why is this... Oh, no, this is cold. This is chilly. Still, this shouldn't be in the heat zone. This should be out here, where things are less likely to become heated. At least at the moment. If need be, we'll move it around. Stick it somewhere out here. Although that's actually got a heater. Because there's some tents there, so they're comfortable. Which is good. First thing we're going to need is more medical posts. Surprise, surprise. Since there's still 20-odd people who aren't getting care at all. And their buildings are still not broken down yet, so we just gotta let that go. Gathering posts, so these guys are actually gathering coal and steel, which is actually quite good. And that means I don't really have to assign anybody to these, although I really should actually build a gathering post. If I can. Right there we'll gather a good number of buildings, I think. Although it wouldn't be in a heat zone. Actually, right there, it'd still be in the heat zone. And it would gather from buildings. That's probably the best way to do that. Let's actually take a look at our economy. We're actually losing coal. per day. Got the steel ruins. Get the children out there to help it. Get engineers out. Because we're going to need more gathering posts around this. Give the kid a day off. Rise hope. We need every single bit of hope we can get our hands on right now. All of it. All of it. Extended meal. We're full on food rations. We need resource depot. Let's build a couple right here. One for coal and one for food. Food rations. Faster gathering has been researched. 50% more. That'd be good. Although, it'd also be good to get medical posts. Think ahead. Get people out of them faster. Although, coal efficiency too. Is we don't have to steel. Yeah, we're short on the steel. Oh, hold on, you're waiting. Oh, the coal is full. That makes sense. Oh, now we just need 5 workers. Where can I grab 5 workers from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Let's get an outpost, a scout team going. Go to the Dreadnought. Sure. That seems like a good plan. Let's get that being deconstructed. Let's get that being done. That snow pit needs to go. Simply because there's no way that can work. We need efficiency, I think. That way we're not running the risk of running out of coal as much. We have about 13 hours of coal. And we're actually just barely making more coal now per day than we're burning. There's actually coal piles. Oh yeah, we can directly take from the coal piles as well. Alright. Give me the other coal pile. I assume everybody has a home, which is good. I'll probably start upgrading some of these homes to actual houses when we can. So that we're not, running too low. Cold homes. Let's heat some homes. It's probably, yeah, these guys out here. Yeah, it's these guys. They don't have a heater. Yeah, they fall outside the zone. So let's heat that. And then we won't have to even, except we will have to turn up the temperature 1 notch, because it's going to go down 1 level. In a couple of days. Got 10 engineers left. Let's alright, this one, coal. Go back. And then the other one will be for actual food. Then we just got a nice old influx of coal. Enough for about a day. And you will be food rations. That way our cookhouses tomorrow can just keep producing more food rations. That way we get through food rations. We need health, medical posts. Can we squeeze one in anywhere yet? I prefer it to be in this one there. One there. That's 2 more, so that's 10 more people. Alright, temperature's gonna go down soon. I'll wait till the last possible moment. It does double our coal consumption, which is less than good. Actually, 15 people in treatment. They all out sick? Waiting for workers. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. They're probably going to the cookhouse or something like that in order to get meals. It was always in basically 2 days. The ruins are still being cleared, and we've only got 10 engineers left, but as soon as these are built, max number of engineers. Just tick that along some more. And max number of engineers, there we go. So that's gotten the amount of sick down that are not being treated down, so that means we're more likely to, you know, actually, you know, not have people fall sick. There's a better chance. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn this up soon, though, because it's gonna drop a level, and then when it drops a level, we won't have, it'll fall below, then we'll lose the hope, so kick it up now. 9 hours left. They've reached Dreadnought. Explore. Food rations. The last Dreadnought. As we climb over the edge of the snow-covered plateau, we feel like ants crawling over an alien landscape towards some gigantic beast. We stop at last a stone's throw from the Dreadnought to marvel at its scale. One of the huge machines that brought us here towers above us, cold and silent. It will take an enormous amount of labor and resources to make it usable again. Yet it's still a reminder of everything that we left behind. In our journey north, we decided to leave it intact. I mean, if needs absolutely come to must, you could possibly take shelter inside the Dreadnought. In the deepest bowels of the Dreadnought, and then just fill the rest of it with snow. Because snow is actually a fairly good insulator. It's the reason why, you know, snow pits and all that work. It's a good insulator. So, have a nice little fire on the inside, and then you fill the rest of the Dreadnought with snow, and leave, you know, a route out that's free of snow and all that. It could possibly be quite warm in there. At least in the section you're in, or at least livable. Even in, you know, minus 150 without having to use gigantic amounts of coal per day to keep it warm. So leave it intact. Take resources. 35 supplies. Stone ship. And then there's also the frozen pond. Let's circle around to the stone ship, and then we might just dump off the whatever we find there and the food at the city. And we've managed to employ everyone. 19 people are sick, though. 20 are sick. Although, again, we do have... these guys are actually comfortable, which is good. It's very good. It prevents getting ill. I mean, livable is better, but still. Alright, temperature's about to drop. They demand a lot from our people. And for what? A few days more? I jumped back in London. One of our people died. That's going to... A child died. That's less than good. Could have done without that. Oh, 3 hours till that comes, which is 800 coal. Protective matter. I need the hope to rise. Normally I wouldn't do that, but I need hope to rise, because I don't know how long... Okay, I got 8 days left to restore the city. I need to have hope rise. I ticked it up. Secure... Okay. Who's cold? You. You're just outside of a heat zone. Oh, you. Or we rest after the hunt. Alright. It's already basically maxed out on range. Do I just tear you down? Actually, I got a ton of wood. Because that house is going to prove problematic. It's technically in, technically not in. Just hold on. I got to rise hope. That's less than good. 2 more people died. 6 homeless. Right, how's the economy looking now? We're losing a lot of coal. That's less than good by a large margin. People died, wooden ruins depleted. Some ruins cleared. I'm glad to hear it. Hope will rise slightly. Tiny little bit of hope. Although people are dying. Storage limit reached. And everybody's working there. There's nobody working here. Get people working there. It's nice and livable there. With ruins. It's less than ideal, but it's chilly. Because, you know, it's ruins. They're kind of chilly. Alright, now. Health-wise, we have any engineers? We don't. Where are they? Mostly medical posts, I believe, but there also should be some hanging around. Yeah, there's some on this pile. Max out the workers instead. Coal's gonna come in that time. There's a gathering post there already. I could actually fit a gathering post up here. Fit one right there. Wooden runes depleted. That's a good thing, because I want them depleted. Health. We'll stick a medical tent right there. And a medical tent right there. That seems like a good plan to me. Promise broken. We're gonna have to sign a law soon. A voice heard in the ruins. Sir, people have heard a children's voice coming from the wreckage. A child has survived the terrible night of destruction when half the Winterhome was burned. So many lives are lost in the blaze and the fighting. We can't let this child die too. We have to help the child. Get to work, men. Wood ruins already working. I don't want to send them out into cold environments. If I can help it. 3 homeless. We're gonna have to use the space created to build some more homes. Let's get a couple bunkhouses in. And no, that hothouse would have fit right there, but it also maybe fit here. Or right here. Actually, right here it will probably fit. So, actually no, that's cold. I don't want people getting sick or dying. Let's get the engineers in here. Let's preempt any problems and put more engineers than we need. Let's also build resources. Build some more gathering posts. Because we need coal income. Quite badly. These are just chilly. When it's depleted. Let's go in. There's a decision somewhere. Someone became gravely ill. A very cold workplace. Let's pull the children out of there. At least for the moment. You're trapped there. Yeah, 3. You'll get out fairly quickly. There you are. Let's get workers in there. Frostbite. I see. I can't do anything yet. I'm still on cooldown for another 3 hours. We're actually at the point where we're close to filling up on wood. Wood runes depleted. Divide and death. From fire and riots. Sir noticed that the dead in the snow pit had been divided into 2 heaps. One lie the victims of the fires and the brutal attempts to pacify the riots, many with gunshot wounds, and on the other, the charred corpses of the perpetrators, the previous leader and his men. Some folk talk about throwing them out of the city, far away from decent folk. Hope they've already paid for their crimes. Hope will rise, say. It's a start. It is a start, to say the least. Alright, let's get that in there. This will also serve to pull some more steel. Ooh, excuse me, which will be good. Because we do need steel. Now we got 200 people idle. I don't really want to send people out into the cold too much. We're gonna need more resource depots, at the very least. Just to hold things. Snow pit, wooden ruins, steel ruins depleted, wooden ruins depleted. Coal mine, can we get? No, there's ruins in the way. I'd like to get a coal mine if I could. That might have been a coal thumper at one point. But we can do a law. Wait, no. I'm gonna go with radical treatment. That'll raise hope.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
I just hope they won't cut my leg if I fall ill. At least we'll be saving lives, indeed. We are cutting it ever so. We're still short. Still short. It's better, but we're still short. Especially now we're not going to get any coal for a bit.
The shift is ending.
What is this? Generator efficiency upgrade. I wish I had emergency shift. I would run that on them right now if I could. But I don't have emergency shift because I just signed radical treatment. I want to shut this back down to a lower level as soon as I can. Scouts have reached a stone ship. Explore. It's a waypoint. Rusting hull. The rusting remains of one of our dreadnoughts. Yeah, go. Go there. just carrying a little bit of food. That should be fine. One person's sick. They should be able to be treated fairly shortly. Because it's, you know, just a single person sick. And we can also... for 10... let's update some of the ones on the outside. Actually, they should all get the same heat level, so we should just update a home here and there. A few people homeless, but that'll be fixed as soon as these are done. I gotta get to work. Come on, get to work time. Work time, work time, work time. Work time, guys. Work time, guys. Generator shutting down. Come on, work time. Work time. Work time. Go to work time. Alright.
Time to earn your pay.
There. We are... generator efficiency. We're 100 short a day. But it's gonna warm up soon. That'll be done in a little bit. Medical post upgrade. Let's get this going. Or pulse upper. Yeah, we'll get this now. That way when we actually put down a coal mine, we can get this going. And I need to have these coal mines going badly. Like really, really badly. And it also won't hurt to have the steel. You're gonna be for wood actually. Just so that we make sure that these go through. Alright, we got 10 hours. Book of Laws will soon come out. Steel Ruins, let's cue that. Save the Engineers. From Fire and Ice, Little Survivor. Sir, we pulled a child out of the ruins. He's the sole survivor of his family. He's badly burned and will die of a proper medical attention, and we can't provide it yet. Carry on. Gravely ill. Book of Laws. Adaptation. I got radical treatment. Doing law. Or moonshine. Or where do I go? Purpose. House of Prayer.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
House of Prayer. Let's have one here. It's actually a nice convenient spot for one. And then we'll stick one in right there. That's a nice high population density. Get these going. Which will improve faith. Which also, A, get us people to trust us again. Due to completing that successfully. And due to it raising hope. So, they've reached the Rusting Hulk. Steam cores and steel. The rusting remains of one of our dreadnoughts. We have stripped this machine of almost all useful materials. In our hurry to get the steel for construction, we left some less accessible parts. Now we can get to them and retrieve some materials, take resources. A steam core and 149 steel. That's everything there. I'm going to deliver this back to Winterhome. A little bit more food coming in with them. And that, which is good. We're going to need more hunters. Because we're just not pulling in enough food. It's that simple. Let's get them, and we'll get a road there. Double rations for kids. Working children will eat double rations. Hope will rise. I need hope to rise. And I got an achievement. Please, sir, I want some more. Most ruins cleared. Well done. Hope will rise slightly. And that's that done. Hope rises. We've lowered discontent. And we just gotta work on hope. Which this will do. Because people living near here will be more hopeful. And in fact, as I build more houses, I can remove these tents out on the outside. There's a prayer bit. Hope rises. So not only will they get better homes, I can also better heat these homes and also centralize the homes around the houses of prayer. This sounds like a plan to me. And then I can start pulling these back and potentially even, well, I'll probably leave the steam hub there because there's medical posts there, which need to be warm. It makes sense. There's already 210 people living near a house of prayer. They're going. And what's this? Do less harm. Sir, doctor wants to talk to you about improving medical treatment. I was a field surgeon in the Boer War and worked with the Royal Society to reduce the rate of limb loss in army hospitals. I believe I can devise a method that will cut the number of amputations during medical treatment. Engineers won't be able to work. Hope will rise slightly. Yes. Take whatever you want. If I don't have to worry as much about amputees, you can have it. I don't care what. As long as I can provide it, you can have it. Press raw food, yeah. And we need those hunters, that's bad. Alright, you're now a hunter. Go hunt. And you'll hunt as well. And then we'll probably go for better hunting. That way we get the most out of our hunting huts. How is coal doing? Coal is actually above what we need. Which is good. Which is very good. They need raw food, which makes sense. Because there's no raw food at the moment. In fact, we're out of food rations as well. And there's already a hungry person. Public house, fighting arena. Everything appears to be going good. Steel ruins depleted. Coal mining optimization. Alright. Hunting tactics. -5 workers for the same amount. Oh, we already got hunting gear. So the only thing we can do is go for flying hunters. Anything that will improve hope. Improved heaters, that's not really what we need, I don't think. Resource depot upgrade will probably be good. Every depot storing double what they are now, because we're actually almost full on coal. That would be a good thing. We actually have a steelworks. Didn't even realize that. That's actually working. That's actually good. That's, you know, 24 coal an hour. So that's a little bit of coal coming in per day. That's our outpost depot. Construction. Only thing we have is the House of Prayer. I think we can only have one outpost in this version. Maybe... no, I don't think so. Probably would be something... so I think maybe in the Winterhome one you can only have the one outpost. Where I know in the Survivor one you can have two at the very least. Yeah, you're coming back. Which is good. Anything else? No, I think we'll take it to when the weather warms up, which will be good. I think. It'll be good at least. That's gonna run out fairly soon. I return safely to the city. Coal, steel, all that. You're gonna go Snowcliff. Go for the water station. At least for a couple of days, be able to cool off on the heat. Let's get the children back out. In mass. And just pulling up all this coal. And not coal, wood. Because we're gonna need it. Because we're low on wood. Now. Yeah, there's some sick, but they're being healed. The coal transport is on its way in. We should be in actually quite a good spot. In fact, somebody, I'm probably gonna have to pull these out. Because I think they might be gathered faster than they can actually produce the coal here at the Thumper. Post close at this time of day. Storage near capacity. Yeah, for the steel. Steel's actually full. And then we'll probably get some bunkhouses here. Just to chew up a little bit of steel. In fact, we're over our steel capacity. I guess it's a good thing it let us go over and didn't just take the steel from us. And there we go. We can go down to steam level 1. Reduce the amount of coal we're burning. Everything will be good. Everything will be fine. But I think I'm going to call the episode here. We've
Get to work. Move, people.
well, I think we're doing fairly well, considering we got some hungry people. Yes, we do. Nobody's starving though, and hope's at like 25% or so. Oh, so I forgot. There's a sermon we can do, which will rise hope a little bit. Can you do it at each house of prayer? No, it's tied between both of them. I think we can also start pulling down some of these tents. Without getting anybody homesick or homeless. And move them all closer to the houses of prayer. Or at least start moving them closer. But yes, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.